See you. See, just like your bread, your usual bread. Okay. You see. So you see, just like our usual bread, heavy. Hello lovely people, you are welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to prepare some keto brown bread. Yes, I saw this bread on YouTube and it was so awesome. I tried and it was okay, it wasn't bad. And so I'm going to share the recipe with you. Okay, let's look at the things we have here. We have, this is vital wheat gluten. This is not wheat itself, it's just the gluten that has been taken from the wheat, and so this contains no carbohydrate, and so it's not going to affect you. It is okay on keto diet. And this is 1 cup and 1/4 added to it. Okay, this is 2/3 of coconut flour. Okay, and so this is vital wheat gluten. Yes, you can check more on Google. This is 1/2 cup of flaxseed. This is 2/3 cup of oat fiber. This is not oat meal or oat flour, it's oat fiber. It's just the shells of the oat that has been taken and grinded into powder. So this is fiber itself, full of fiber, no carbs in it. And this is 6 tablespoons of butter. We are going to make use of 3 eggs. We are going to make use of 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Yes, sugar is not accepted on keto, but this is, we are going to use this to activate the yeast, and the yeast will eat everything up, so it will not have any effects on your body. And this is instant yeast. We are going to make use of these 10 sachets of sweetness. Okay. And we're also going to make use of vanilla flavor. First thing we are going to do is to activate our yeast. Yes, that's the first thing we are going to do. And so we are going to take 2 teaspoons of the yeast. You don't need the water hot. If it's too hot, the yeast, it will kill it. If it's cold too, it's not going to activate. So you need it warm. That is warm water. So this is warm water. So 2 teaspoons. This is 1. This is 2. Then we will add the sugar to it and mix everything together. And so the water I'm using is 1 cup. This is 1 cup of water. Okay. So mix everything together. I'm going to cover it with this paper towel and set it aside. So the next thing we are going to do is to mix our flour. And so I'll put in my vital wheat gluten. Okay. I will leave the contact of where you can get these things in the description box so you can check. My coconut flour. You can use almond flour for this. My flaxseed or flaxseed meal, and this is my oat fiber. Mix everything together. I'm going to add my sweetness to it. I want it sweet, so you can decide to use less than that or more than that. The first time I did this, I used 5 of the sweetness and I didn't taste anything. That is why I am using 10 now. So I'll mix everything together. Now we can add the salt to it, but because the salt is stone 1 sea salt, I'm not going to add it to this. I'll add it to the eggs and whisk. So one of the ingredients you're also going to add is xanthan gum. I forgot to tell you, so we are going to use xanthan gum, and I'm going to use half a teaspoon of it. It will help hold everything together. Okay. So we are going to set this aside and work on our wet ingredients. So I'm going to add my eggs to my food processor. If you add a bread maker machine, you can use that one. That one is better. Okay. I'm going to add my salt to it and whisk, and I'm going to whisk this for 5 minutes. Okay guys, so see, this is how creamy it is looking. This is the effect I was looking for. And so I'm going to add 2 of this for vanilla flavor. So I'll add my butter to it. I'm going to leave a little in. I'm going to use it for my kneading. I'll whisk it for a minute. Okay, so this is okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fluffy disc out, and I'm going to put in my kneading blade. So I've done that changes, and now what I'm going to do is to add my mixture to it and the yeast, activated yeast to it, but I'm going to add them gradually. Okay, so I'll first add some amount of the yeast to it, and then I'll mix it a bit. Then I'm going to add my mixture to it. We add them in small quantities. Going to add the yeast to it. I'm adding everything at this time. I'm going to add the rest to it. So this is it. So you see our dough. I'm going to take it out from the food processor and use my hand to knead it very well. I'm going to apply amount of my butter on it so that it will not stick. Usually you can use flour for this, You can use the coconut flour or any of that for it, but I prefer the butter. Okay, so I'm going to knead this. I need this, some of the butter here. So I'm done kneading. I'm not kneading this so much, so this is okay for me. I have my bread pan with parchment paper laid in, and so I just pick it this way and just lay it in the pan and let it rest this way. I'm going to cover this with a cling film. I'm not going to make it very tight because rice, so I'm not going to make it tight. Yeah, we are going to leave this for 2 hours in my oven. The oven will be off. Then this will be in for 2 hours. So I'm going to leave it into the oven, and the next thing I'm going to do is I have hot water here. I'm going to place it beside it. The heat is going to help it rise very well. So close it, and I'll be changing the water every 30 minutes. Okay guys, so this is it. This left this for about 2 hours, more than 2 hours, sorry, 15 minutes. And so we are going to bake this. My oven is a gas oven. It has no temperature on it. I'm going to bake it on a moderate heat for 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. Okay guys, so this is our bread. I've baked this for 30 good minutes, so, and I allowed it to cool down very well. I'm going to check. This is the under, looking beautiful. Okay, so we are going to cut into 8. Oh my goodness. See, just like your bread, your usual bread. Okay. You see? So you see, just like our usual bread, heavy. And so this is it. Give it a try and you are not going to regret it. I'm going to serve this with my scrambled eggs and some tea. Easy. Yes. Thanks so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Like and share the video. Bye-bye.
Send me straight the way I'm my man. I saw me boo, my name is